What gear you choose to pair with your smartphone will determine the quality of the videos that you can record. And one of the biggest game changers in upgrading your phone to doing professional video recording and mobile journalism is with audio. Audio is often more than half of the experience with stories. And that's why it's really important when we look at gear, and let's look at some of the options here. You'll see I've got Filmic Pro app open on an iPhone 11 Pro Max. One camera, 6 microphones. Just to lay out a palette of options for you, not to overwhelm you that you need all 6, but you kind of have to figure out how you're going to use audio in your story to determine which microphone you'll either have always with you or one that you'll check out for that day's shooting assignment. For example, I do this a lot with media companies like Build TV, with VRT, with you name it, MediaCore. People want to outfit reporters with basic kit, and then they want to have other kits that they can check out for specific type of assignments. So what do we look at? Basically, obviously, a grip that will hold the smartphone. Ones that also offer additional cold shoes, let you obviously add microphones or lights to your smartphone to upgrade the production quality. Now I put all, you're gonna ask me how much does this stuff cost? Where can I find links to it? That's easy, just go to robbmontgomery.com/gear and you'll see all of the items listed here with links to the latest best prices I can find to share that with you. That's robbmontgomery.com/gear. So a grip to hold the smartphone is number one. I like to add another easy handle for reporters. I like to also have quick releases so that things can break down and pack away and be assembled securely very quickly. So you'll see I've got recommendations for that. You can just consider these two things kind of optional, but a grip and a little tripod, that's the first basis you need. And then it becomes, okay, what kind of microphone can I afford? What's going to work best? This one will be my go-to microphone. This is a Video Micro model from Robb, and a lot of people like this as well. It does come with an outdoor windscreen so that when you have wind noise it won't ruin the audio track. And it's really versatile because you can use it, of course, with DSLRs, mirrorless cameras with the mini plug, or you can get the version of that cable from Robb which has the smartphone connector, and they make it really easy. They use a gray end for the smartphone side and black for mini plug. So mini plug goes to the mic, gray goes to your smartphone. Or if you're on probably like me, now the iPhone 11, you got to come into an adapter like this to come in into the digital port. Yeah. And what's cool is like Robb also makes this little mixer here, this 2 mic ins. Again, gray tells you that has to be a smartphone in. And you can put another one in there. And you can have 2 microphones coming in. And then this goes into your phone. And if you're coming in basically on the analog side, you can monitor the audio, which is one of the other big important considerations. Is a lot of people want to be able to monitor the audio while it's being recorded, which is always preferred. But again, these are smartphones we're trying to turn into professional video cameras. So here's a nice low-cost pair of Sony headphones I recommend. Link again at robbmontgomery.com/gear. 2 microphones coming into the smartphone. Yeah. This other microphone, what would that be? What could that be? Well, that could be a radio microphone or a wireless microphone, if you will. One really popular one, for example, is the Wireless Go set from Robb. Really, really nice. They have really easy clips here. It's got a built-in microphone right here. And if you wanted to upgrade that microphone, you can add a smart lav. You just have to go from the smart lav to the mini plug. So we're going to go from gray to black into here. And then this can work just like a traditional radio mic, where this can go on the belt pack and this can be clipped in a lavalier. And then you get a really, really good sound wirelessly coming into your receiver which can be attached to your grip, for example, here or here. I put another little cold shoe here on the front of this, and that allows me to, for example, have a nice wireless rig, and then I can pop on a nice low-cost LED face light on top, put my phone in here, and I've got a nice secure rig for probably the highest quality video production at that price point. The radio mic, it works really well in most situations, and of course it can also go on you as the presenter of the story, as the on-camera reporter, if you will. You just clip it on. You can make it pretty small and go away. And so that's a very popular option. You just got to remember that with this, it's a mini plug out, and you've got to go to smartphone, yeah, if you want to bring in the Smart Lav Plus, which is a smartphone connector. And then it's the same thing on the receiver. You're going to need that black to gray connector to come out of the receiver, which is at the phone, and then into the jack that goes into your phone. So that's what you're going to need. That's why you'll see I will list all these items and including these extra cables, because these are really important to pack into your go bag. So right now, all of that, even with 2 microphones, oh, and then there's these nice little outdoor fuzzies you can also use with the wireless Go. So that all kind of fits pretty nicely into your Mojo bag. So that's pretty much everything you would need. Maybe not the headphones. Maybe they need a little separate sack. You don't have to use over-the-ear headphones. I just find they work really good to isolate sounds so you can actually hear what's coming through the microphone, especially if you're reporting in a noisy environment. Now, those are the basics. When you want to really upgrade the sound, or you want to have some different options, let's just put the phone here in the grip to show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so now we've got the iPhone 11 in here. Some other options away from the analog side are going to be digital, pure digital microphones. I know this converts it. It doesn't really convert it. It just carries it into the mic jack through here. But these microphones, like the Sennheisers and the Shure MV88s, these are pure digital microphones. They take a really high quality broadcast lavalier mic with an apogee converter, come in on the Lightning. And these are really great, except for one thing. How are you going to monitor that microphone? Well, that's not so hard. I found that okay, let's say we've got one of these digital mics. I'll just switch over here to the Shure model, because that's nice for a lavalier mic. That's one digital mic option. And the link, of course, is at robbmontgomery.com/gear. Another one here might be the Shure MV88. And this is a cool one because you can have it forward facing, or you can have it performer facing for those selfie shots. And it's a fully digital mic. It has an app, and you can set it up to be either a stereo mic or a cardioid mic. So for interviews, we want a cardioid mic. We need a more directional kind of pattern to pick up the voices in front of us or our voice. And so, but there's no way now to monitor the audio. There's no jack. So what do? Well, that's where having a set of low-cost Bluetooth earphones, headphones, if you will. These ones I got for like 20 euros, not too expensive. Again, the link I'll put on the robbmontgomery.com/gear page. But I can monitor the audio from the phone. You just have to sync it on Bluetooth. And if I'm in Filmic Pro, the audio from that microphone will come over these headphones, and I'll be able to hear if it's good quality or not. It'll be a slight delay. That's okay. I don't need it to be real time. I just want that confirmation that the audio is not being, that there's nothing strange going on. Okay. So that's why we like to monitor audio. And it works with all these digital mics, including one of my all-time favorites. This is my favorite for voiceover recording. This is the Sennheiser Hand Mic Digital. This was the mic I used in the award-winning film Ice Swimming, where I had my interview subject answer the questions that the pictures of the sequence asked her. So that's how it was recorded. Just in a room, just closed the door. I was outside, and she just used that microphone to record her voice as she responded to the pictures of her ice swimming. And that's probably why it got such a good emotional response. And it also really sounded good. So that mic going in there, she could have monitored with headphones, but we didn't really worry about it because we knew we were in a quiet place and we were in airplane mode, which is always the most important thing for getting good sound. Sometimes it has nothing to do with apps or expensive microphones or anything like that. It has to do with good technique. Another microphone that I didn't even think about using, but I read about, you can use with the Wireless Go, for example, is like one of these performer mics. So maybe you're doing something where you've got, presenter. I hate those, right? You got to wear these sometimes if you're doing walk around lectures. Well, now you can have your person walk around and you can plug that microphone, into the Wireless Go and have it come into your smartphone. So that's probably the last microphone. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 microphones. Sorry, there were 7 on the table. You don't need all 7, but if you're outfitting hundreds of reporters to do mobile journalism, like my clients, you're going to need some of these in different configurations. And I hope this helps you kind of walk your way into your experiments with your use cases. My name is Robb Montgomery. Hey, welcome to the Smart Film School and happy filming.